How's it going with you?
Good and with you. It's so good to see your face. I did an interview with you 3 years ago for friend request.
That's right. That's right.
Just over the phone. Yeah, that was so cool.
I'm surprised you actually remember that.
Yeah, no, I do. I remember I was just laughing because you were like, you scared me so much. And I was just laughing the whole time. That was cool.
Well, you know what? I really appreciate it, and I want to say you look a whole lot different and triggered.
Thank you very much. I take that as a compliment.
So tell us why you were attracted to do Triggered this time around.
Oh, wow. I thought it was such a cool idea. The script, just having people who aren't strangers, who are like either in a relationship or friends, be like put in the situation, like life and death scenario. And it beckons this question, what would you do? Like, would you kill your friends? Would you be willing to kill your partner, And I love that idea. But most of all, I was drawn to my character. I think Erin is probably like my favorite character that I've played thus far. I just love that she's an introvert and she's so reserved, but there's this super cool side to her. And she's just like, she's very brave and courageous. And yeah, I think it shows people like, you don't have to like negatively stereotype introverts. They can have different sides to them. Yeah, and I just found her so compelling. That was the reason I wanted to be a part of the film. Sorry, I'm seriously like stumbling over all my words right now. But Erin drew me to the film most of all.
Yeah, but in horror movies, aren't introverts usually the heroes or the heroines of the film?
Yeah, that is a good question. Yeah. They are. So we all must kind of like really look up to introverts because they obviously know what's up when it comes to life and death scenarios.
So one of the greatest thing about this film is all the characters are supposedly friends. What kind of bonding did you do with the cast in this case?
We all went to go play laser tag, so that was a lot of fun, just to kind of like get into character. We went to a restaurant. We all clicked so naturally because, like I said, like we're all South African. We're all kind of the same age, so it was just such a natural bond between us. And we had a very short shooting time. We were shooting this film in I think it ended up being, like 11 days. Oh. So we all just kind of like threw ourselves into this, giving it 150%. And I think that immediately builds this kind of camaraderie between, the cast. So it was fantastic.
Well, by watching this, a lot of people could not tell that this would be filmed in South Africa. So tell us how the production was handled.
I'm so happy you say that. That's great. Cool. Yeah, we filmed it in the woods, somewhere in South Africa that had this I think they felt like the woods just really looked like it could be anywhere kind of thing. It didn't have too much of a specific vibe to it. And it was just so amazing shooting in the woods and not being like in a studio, having to be like in fake woods, because it added to the whole experience. Sliding around in the mud, getting like covered in like bugs, tripping over things. Like, what more can you want as an actor? It just really helps you to be in this like really intense environment. So it was really cool to be in the actual woods and to shoot at night. Yeah.
You folks didn't really go camping. I'm sure that you probably stayed at a nearby hotel or something like that, right?
Yeah, no, luckily we did. Imagine if we had our own tents just like offset. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. I'm glad they didn't do that. I don't think, that would have been the best idea.
So literally, was these shoots nighttime shoots? How difficult was that for some of you folks?
It was quite difficult. I think, just having to do so many night shoots after one another, because usually when you film, it's like every third day you do a night shoot, and and you get the next day off, kind of thing. So yeah, it was so tricky. And I think it's funny because everybody starts, when you're really tired, you get to this point where you just make jokes and everything's funny, and so we were all constantly in that state. Which I think, for like Alistair, our director, was probably just like, come on guys, get it together, but we were just having fun and laughing so much. But yeah, it was quite, strenuous and tough to just do night shoots. But at the end of the day, I think the whole like strenuous environment added to the film, and I hope that it translates onto the film.
It looked tough. it looked tough.
Yay, because it was. I'm happy.
What is the attraction of horror for you? Because I do remember you from Friend Request, and I am still terrified of that. But why do you love this genre yourself?
I love it because I feel like I like the pacing of horror films. And when you're making a horror film, it's so great knowing that someone's going to watch this somewhere, and they're going to be sitting on the edge of their seat, and they're going to be fixed on the screen, and it's like a life and death scenario, and that makes it so much more fun. The stakes are so much higher, and I feel like as an actor, that's all you really want to do, is you want to be in these high stake scenes and high stake films. So yeah, I just love it. I love it.
Now, before I forget, I do want to mention you had to you wear this silly vest throughout the entire film. What was that like? Was it bulky and heavy, or what was that just like completely fake, and it's just like another
Yeah.
vest?
No. On the contrary, it was actually like super light, and the props team did a magnificent job because it was quite tight, or you could adjust it so you could decide how tight you wanted it, but like it wasn't heavy at all. I just asked them to make mine super tight so I can get into character. I was like, I need to feel constricted, make it tight. But yeah, no, it was actually crafted so well. I think it's like made out of like latex foam. So it looks like metal on screen, but it's actually kind of soft and bendable. But it was cool wearing the vest. It really, got me into character. And I think all of us felt like this really added to our experience on set.
So it didn't hinder your movement through the woods, running around or rolling around on the ground?
Oh yeah, no, not running around because it wasn't heavy, but like the scene where Amber tries to stab me with the knife, that was quite tricky to lie down because your body's like this far like off of the ground, and the rest of your legs are like, what's happening? So yeah, lying around, that wasn't easy, like lying down, but apart from that, it was super fun wearing them.
How do you like doing these physical scenes through these type of movies? I mean, that's a different type of acting, but you seem to do it well.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I love it. I do martial arts in real life, so it's something that I really love doing. And the moment I get like an action scene, I'm like, yeah, I hope I can kick someone or something. But my skills do the test. So no, I really like physicality in films. Like I think it really adds to an actor really wants that. It helps to add to your character and like the moment and stuff. It's fun to like have that physicality in a scene. I really like films that have that.
Wow. Martial arts. A lot of people would look at you, probably would not figure that out. What kind of martial arts do you know of?
I do have Keto. It's a Korean form, and it's amazing. I've been doing it for 7 years now, and I'm brown belt. Yay! Not black belt yet, though. But yes, no, I love it.
Oh, that tells us guys never to mess with you.
Yes, you hear that?
Excellent. Well, let me start wrapping things up with you because I know we're talking via Zoom, and I'm assuming right now you're talking from South Africa while I'm here in the United States. But how are you staying sane and creative during this time?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good question. I think it's been really tough for like a lot of creative people out there, just having to find new ways to channel your creative energy. But I've been, I have a clothing label, so I've been designing clothes. I'm wearing something that I made actually now. Yeah, so I've been like designing, being in front of like my sewing machine most of the time. I'm just sewing, practicing martial arts on my own in my room. It's a lot of changes. It's hard to like make these changes and stuff, but also been writing a lot of songs, thinking about projects. Like I probably like to make a film at some point, so I think there is like a lot of stuff that you can still do from your like room, but it is definitely challenging, I think. Yes.
Wow, I'm impressed. Is there anything you can't do?
Yeah, there's a lot of things. So like I always say like hiking or doing a lot of like outdoorsy things is probably not like my best skill, like mountain biking or something.
Well, that's surprising, is because you're in a camping horror movie, but
Yeah. In real life, I would die first. Like, there's not even a question about it. Like, there's not even a question.
let me wrap it up with one fun question. Hypothetically, if you were in the situation with your castmates, who would you kill off first?
That's a great question. I would kill off Russell, who plays Kato. Yeah, just because I can. Like I'll take the axe from him and I'll be like, yeah, who's killing who now, huh? Yeah, I'd love to pull a psychopath on him. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. Hey, you know what? I appreciate this conversation. I'm really glad that we got to talk to face then rather
Yeah.
than over the phone.
Yes, it's been great. Thank you so much, Gig. It's been awesome.
Hey, not a problem. Next time, all right?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's
Thank
been so
you.
much fun.
Bye.
Bye.